Home at last. Bash had been to the works to be mended. He felt much better. Neil, the box tank, was helping him off his rail car. Bash hadn't met the box tank before. Neil seems a kindly sort of engine, he thought to himself. I help to mend the line and do odd jobs, explained Neil. I hear everyone is looking forward to see you again. Come on. Percy was feeling depressed. He was still getting over his accident, but he wanted to start work again. Sir Topham Hatt wouldn't let him. Another day's rest will do you good, he said. Besides, I got a surprise for you. For me, sir? How nice, sir. What is it, sir? Wait and see. The surprise was Bash. Oh, said Percy. I'm glad you've come home. They lit Bash's fire, and he sizzled happily. I feel all excited, he said, just like a young engine. Now tell me all the news. I see you've met Neil, said Percy. Yes, I like that engine. So do I, replied Percy. It's a pity Paxton doesn't. Who's Paxton? He came as a spare engine after my accident, replied Percy. Is he useful? He keeps busy, and I'm sure he means well, but he's bouncy and rude. He sings and sways and swivels around. His drivers call it rock and roll. I understand, said Bash gravely. His driver interrupted. Paxton has done it again. He's stuck in the tunnel. Come on, old boy, we'll have to get him out. Bash was pleased. He wanted to run and look forward to meeting Paxton. They found a caboose and some workmen and hurried up the line. How nice and smooth the rails are, thought Bash to himself. They mended all the old bumps. The box tank was helped to that. What a difference Neil's made to the line. I'm a plain blunt engine. I speak as I'm fined. Tunnels should be tunnels and not rabbit holes. This railway is no good at all. Don't be silly, snapped his driver. This tunnel is quite big enough for engines who don't rock and roll. It took a long time to clear away the rocks and set Paxton free again. At last, Bash was able to push Paxton and his coaches safely through. The caboose was left on the siding, and the workmen stayed to make sure everything was safe. Paxton grumbled all the way home, but Bash paid no attention. Later, Sir Topham Hatt spoke severely to Paxton. Listen to me. There is nothing wrong with that tunnel. You stuck in it because you tried to do rock and roll. Tunnels are not dance floors, and you are not a pop star. Then Sir Topham Hatt gave his full attention to Paxton's cab. If it happens again, he said ominously, I shall find ways to cut you down to size, and in other words, your career is on the line. Need I say more? Paxton thought Sir Topham Hatt had said quite enough, and he remained completely silent and still for at least the whole evening.